You will never guess what's under the hood of this until you hear it. This is Tyler with MCC, and I'm here with Kenneth and his awesome C10 Sleeper build. Okay, Kenneth, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Why is this the perfect sleeper truck? Well, what are we in, first of all? What is this thing?
So it's a 1986 C10.
Okay.
Square body.
One of the last years.
Yeah, yeah.
These.
So 88 is when they switched over to the new body style.
And what's under the hood?
Definitely not the 350 that came with it.
Little carb 350.
Yeah, so it's got a 6.0 LS.
Oh my God.
It came out of a 03 Yukon. Surprisingly enough, it's also supercharged, but the supercharger motor, everything came out of that 03 Yukon.
Oh, and it had a supercharger on it in the Yukon
yes.
too? Oh my God.
So somebody around this area was rocking around a supercharged Yukon.
A real sleeper.
Yes. Oh, 100, yeah. This one at least has the look and the attitude of it. That thing would have definitely caught some people by surprise.
Yeah, I'm sure. When you bought it, it had the LS in it.
Yeah.
But it didn't have air ride at the time, did it?
Nope, it was already on air.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, Ryan that owns Trax Customs, this was like one of his personal builds.
Okay.
Like he was even building this thing back when he was working out of his house. So that was the original first time I had ever seen this truck. Wow. Was at his shop in his house, and I fell in love with it all the way back then. But obviously never thought he was gonna sell it, do anything with it. So fast forward, oh shoot, that would have been, that would have been 18. So fast forward like 3 years, they had opened their shop up in Meridian, off of Meridian Road. This thing got moved into the back of the shop, and it was basically sitting there rotting in the back. And
because the personal projects don't get any.
No. He had plans to finish it and all of that, and then I mean he's got a lot of toys, so this one just kind of sat on the back burner. And then so right after COVID hit, I had a boosted S2000.
I'm so glad you were a Honda boy.
Yeah. That's my true, or I guess I should say my first introduction into cars was 88 Honda CRX.
Let's go. That's sick.
Totaled that one. Yeah.
What was your favorite JDM or USDM car you've had? You think out of all of them?
So the S2000 was definitely by far the fastest.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, that one had a fully built and sleeved motor. I never had it up to its full capability. I would say it would probably have been in that 500 to 550 range, which was scary enough as it is. That car, you got it up at speed and it just started floating the rear end, and I like fast cars that one was a little much for me. So I ended up blowing the transmission in that. You'll find out in my stories, I have the worst luck with transmissions. The worst. It's terrible. But blew the transmission in it. Kind of was at that point of it was a car that was built for drag racing. It had line lock on it. It was set up to do drag. So I just didn't really have the money to put into a proper transmission that would hold it. I mean, as we know, the S2000 transmissions are glass, so
and they're not cheap to work on.
No,
and they're cheaper than a lot of stuff, but when you're going that type of power,
Yeah.
You're going to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, so I ended up, one of my friends, Chris, he ended up picking it up off of me. And then, so I was just starting to get into like the photography stuff. And so I was like, all right, I kind of want to do like a different scene versus the import scene.
Yep.
So I remembered Ryan had this truck just sitting in the back of his shop, rotting away. So
I like that you say rotting away every time too, giving him shit for leaving it. Neglecting this poor thing.
You're right. And so finally I just went in there. I was like, hey man, like, would you want to sell that and finish that truck for me? And come to find out, he had already sold it to one other guy who had him do the LS swap with the supercharger in it. That guy got a little too impatient, thankfully for me that he got too impatient, because then I was able to pick it up from him. So that at that point it already had the motor in, but like still need wired and just
like tune and get everything.
Oh, everything. Like it was just basically put in there. It was bolted in there. That was about it.
Okay. And then on the interior, it seems like they wrapped the dash.
So it's a brand new dash cap.
Okay.
Yep.
Dash cap. Okay.
Yep.
And these seats are super comfortable.
Yep. So they're TMI. They're like cruiser seats.
Yeah.
So just kind of like a little bucket seat, if you will.
But they have a good like bolster, a little decent little bolster. They kind of keep you nice and tucked in.
Yep.
What's the story of this?
So,
do you know?
Okay, so this truck originally came from Salmon, Idaho.
Really? Okay.
So it's an Idaho
truck.
Yeah, it's an Idaho truck through and through.
Cool.
It used to be one of the city trucks for the city of Salmon.
Okay.
And then so this AMAR heating and cooling and appliance was actually the original owners of the truck.
Oh my God.
So I actually have his, I don't have his dad, who it was his dad's truck, but the son, I have him on Facebook.
Oh my God.
He's followed the journey of like getting it all rebuilt and everything.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I just kind of one of those things where it got some nostalgia to it, so I just kept it in here.
Yeah, why not?
Right?
No, that's cool. I saw that when we were filming, and I was like, I wonder what there's got to be a story behind that.
Yep.
That's cool. What does it have for wheels on it? It's got some pretty sweet wheels on it.
So it's got the Weld Racing Lagunas is what they call them. Okay. It's by far probably the most popular wheel for C10s. Because they're one of the only ones that made the wheels specific for the C10.
Oh, okay.
So on the rear wheel, it's a 12-inch wide, but with the offset that they did with it, you don't have to, a lot of the 12 wide, you have to shorten the rear ends, cut out the tubs in the back just to get them to fit in there. And these fit with no modifications whatsoever.
I was looking at that. I was looking at your tubs, and I was like, are these modified? And I was looking for new welds and stuff, and I was like, there's nothing back here that's telling me these are modified at all.
Yep. The only big thing in the rear is we took the entire floor, or the entire floor of the bed, and raised the entire thing.
That's what was throwing me off.
Yeah, so normally because it's C-notch for the bags in the rear, so most people cut out the C-notch so then you can see all of it. Like, it's not, it's the furthest thing from a show truck. Like, people don't need to see the C-notch and all of that. So instead, we just, luckily, the original plan was just to cut it open. That's the easiest way. That's just kind of the deal that everyone does. But as we got to talking about it, Daniel, who used to work at Trax Customs, he basically did all of the finish work on it. Like, Ryan started it at his house, but Daniel was his main fabricator guy.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he did at Trax. He did most of the finishing work on it. So we just started talking to him a little bit, and I was like, "Hey man, like, what would it take to raise the entire floor bed?
Yeah.
Because with it being raised up, I can still use it for everything.
Yeah.
I've hauled tool boxes, you know, where they say, oh, bag trucks are useless. Like,
no, this is
our shed at our house got towed
Really?
with this thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not afraid to. That's the one thing.
Please tell me you have a picture of that.
No. I did not take a picture. The toolbox I got.
Yeah.
That one I got.
Yeah, you could still use this as a pickup truck.
Yes.
Like on a regular basis.
Yeah, and with it being on air ride, I can still get into all the same places. I just lift it back up and.
That's freaking hilarious. That's so cool. And that's what makes it so sleeper-like too. I like that the finish is still like super original.
Yep, got the
patina.
Patina. Yeah. Yep.
Did you think about wrapping it or painting it, or did you want it like this?
I like the patina.
I
So
do too.
a couple of reasons is I do not have the money for a new paint job. Like the
Most
amount of money
Nobody
guys
does
are.
nowadays.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like if you want a halfway decent, it's at least 30 grand.
Yeah.
And I will have to say the shape of the body on this thing is not the best. It's been a work truck.
Yeah.
Like the top of the bed rails they have screw holes in them. Like, so even to get this thing back to where you could paint it and
The amount
it
of
looked
body
decent,
work it would need.
a ton of body work.
Yeah.
But that's one of the great things that I love about it is because I try and daily it as much as I can. So as long as the weather's nice outside, this truck, that's what I drive.
Yep.
This way, I don't have to worry about door dings.
Yeah.
I don't have to park it in the middle of nowhere and hope nobody parks next to me. It's kind of like, it all just adds to the character of the truck.
Yeah.
So.
And when you wash it, it's not like if you miss a spot.
Oh yeah, it makes it way easier. Like everybody's like, you get the photos or the videos of somebody using the scrub brush at the public or at the car washes. I'm like, dude, I want it to be less faded or more faded.
Yeah, so you are using the scrub brush on
I'm
purpose.
scrubbing it. Don't have to worry about drying it perfectly. Like, it takes a lot of the maintenance out of it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, I like the way it looks. Even the front end, you've got like it's got a little bit of patina to it and stuff, and the emblem and everything. And it's cool. It's got a great look to it. I've been wanting to film with you for a while, and I'm excited we finally got to do it because this thing is even better in person. It's so freaking sweet.
Thanks. Yeah, it's been probably my favorite vehicle that I've owned.
Really?
Like, other than it doesn't corner, right? Obviously, with the air ride, like I'm not gonna go do canyon runs with it, and I do miss doing those in the import cars.
Yep.
Like, probably the Evo was like my funnest in that aspect of being able to just go carve canyons and run it. But it's just overall, this has been my favorite.
Yeah, so what are a couple things that make it your favorite? Is it just like...
The air ride for one. So it's nice being able to, like, I've always had like the stance cars, if you will. So I had a 350Z that literally there were parking lots that I'm like, I can't get into that parking lot. So
God,
we can't.
That would drive me nuts.
Yeah, we can no longer go to any of the establishments that are in that. My wife, she called it inconvenient. Is her word.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
that's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, I needed 2x4s to even get into the driveway at the house.
God.
Like, it was a process to get it in and out. So being able to have the lower truck, but just raise it up whenever I need it, that's one of my favorite things.
That's cool.
And then obviously the motor, like the supercharged LS, it makes it, unfortunately with the rubber bands that I have in the back, it gets no traction whatsoever. But that's also a good thing because I still only have a 4L60 trans in it.
Okay.
Which is, in Chevy terms, they're weak, right? They are...
They can be bulletproof if you don't beat on them.
Yes.
But with the second you want to do fun stuff with them, they just fall apart. Yeah.
Within 2 days of getting this truck done, I blew the first 4L60 in it. I took a buddy out for a drive and I just smashed on it.
Oh my God.
And it blew second gear out pretty much immediately.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always second gear.
So
That's what I blew in mine too.
yeah, we did have a plan. So remember, I was kind of telling you about that DCT transmission
Yes, yeah.
to go into the S2000.
Yep.
Well, they make a plate to go onto an LS. So my original plan with this was going to be doing a DCT transmission swap in it.
Dude. that
So
would
you
be
could have the paddle
crazy.
shifters.
Yeah. Or just like pop, pop, pop,
Yeah,
pop with
you
the
could have
fake-
the sequential,
yeah, yeah.
or well,
Sequential,
yeah,
yeah.
the fake sequential.
Yeah, yeah.
But so I was gonna try and baby that first 4L60 long enough to save up the money to do that
Yeah.
trans swap, and
then-
yeah, within 2 days it was it was toasted. So
10 years ago, you could go through 460s like
yeah,
underwear. Like, they were a couple $100 at the junkyard.
Yep.
Now they're not cheap anymore, and there's
no,
none
I
of them
think it
left
was
that you can find.
still
them.
a fit. I mean, it was a remanned 4L60 that was still, I want to say, like $1,500
it's
for it.
That's crazy.
So the good thing about having the rubber bands and no traction is I've been able to kind of beat up on
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but without the transmission taking any damage, because it just, I mean,
spins,
it's
yeah.
it just spins instantly. There is zero traction in this truck.
That's what makes it fun, though.
Yes.
This is such a cool cruiser. Like, go out to dinner. Like, just take it to go do stuff.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
I don't know.
I originally built it to like practice my photography with, my automotive photography.
Yep.
So it was kind of one of those where instead of having to find a bunch of people during the times that I was available
Right.
to go out and shoot, it
Yeah.
was like just build yourself a truck and then go. I could go practice anywhere.
So was it just for the photography piece? Was it I need a truck, or I need a certain color, or I want the patina, or what was what for photography made this like what you wanted to practice?
I was trying to get more into like the classic car scene,
Okay.
Versus like the import scene
Yeah, yeah.
that I was in.
Okay, that's kind of you said that.
Not gonna lie, like when you're a 40-something-year-old still rocking around with the import crew,
Yeah.
like sometimes you can feel a little old there.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
oh yeah.
all right, like,
Yep.
okay, let's try, and growing up, I grew up in mini truck world. So even before like the Fast and the Furious took over my life and it all became about imports and all of that, my original love was for mini trucks. So
Okay.
my sister's boyfriend had a mini truck, had some family friends that had them. So that was just kind of one of those when the S2000 blew the trans, I was like, all right, let's try something different.
Yeah.
I've always been more of a low and slow type deal versus just the all-out racing, and
Yeah.
because that's the other thing is like I'm past the days of getting all my speeding tickets and
Yeah.
doing all of that kind of stuff. So I'm like, I'm never going to use that S2000 to what it's been built for. Like not even remotely close. So it was just like, let's get rid of that and then build like a truck, like go that C10 route. Little did I know C10s were about to just blow up.
Yeah.
I mean, everything kind of did after COVID,
Right.
but the C10 market just went nuts
Yeah.
after COVID hit.
The C10 market, the GMT 400 market, they all went through the roof.
Yeah.
Like out of control. So with the photography thing, how did you get started like with that, and then obviously being a videographer and
Yeah, so I got laid off when COVID hit.
okay.
And I was kind of in sales, just didn't really want to do the sales thing anymore.
Yeah.
So I actually really picked up the camera to just get back into the outdoors. Like
Okay.
it really wasn't even to start the automotive side of things. Obviously you start shooting pictures, and because I still have a passion for cars, like I started showing up to like import face off and
Yeah.
do some pictures out there. And then it just kind of turned into, well, do you want to shoot this? Do you want to shoot that? I mean, I didn't even start it to become a business in the first place. It was just
A hobby thing?
a hobby, just to get back out into nature and that kind of stuff. But
Wow, so you just picked this back up like 6 years ago then? huh?
yeah.
And then it became
It's a fun truck.
Are you kidding me?
So when I say it gets zero traction,
you
right?
weren't
Like
kidding.
we were even running for a little bit, and it just.
Oh man, that's the fastest. That's the loudest and slowest I've ever gotten to 40 miles an hour. Dude, holy shit, that thing sounds really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it sounded good when we were driving around, like when we were doing rollers, because I put the back window down so I could hear it a little bit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It sounded good then. Especially when you yelled at the Tesla guy with it.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro, get out of the way.
But man, that's a different animal when you're in it. Like this thing is fun, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's where it's
Yeah.
it's stock pulley on the supercharger, so it's probably only that 5 or 6 pounds, but if
It's enough.
if you don't have any weight in the rear and no traction,
Yeah. Dude, it's so easy to get trucks like this loose.
Yes.
Like my 89 K1500, I could just stock 350 carbed. I could get that thing loose any day of the week, like even on dry pavement.
Yeah.
Because it's just so light.
Yeah.
It's short bed. It's the perfect recipe for just having a ton of fun
Oh yeah.
without much effort
Yes.
to do it.
100%.
Oh, man, that's like, God, I love that. That's the best. Because that doesn't scare you. You're just like,
No,
again, we're doing like 20.
yeah, it's very like controllable,
Yeah.
if you will. Like obviously
Oh, yeah.
you always see the Mustangs wrecking, and it
Yeah.
it's even with the old school steering system, like I could upgrade to like a rack and pinion.
Yeah.
So it definitely handles a lot better, and I have thought about that a few times.
Yeah.
But it just kind of, it's just
Again,
that,
it's another thing. It's like,
yeah, it's just a cruiser to where it has the power that if I want to go out and have fun with it, it's there to have it. If
Yeah.
I just want to
Get
go
your fix.
Yeah, if I just want to go cruise around, then it's the perfect truck.
no, it's, oh man. The best thing about these two is when you can feather them through that like so easily.
Yeah.
Too, like you were saying, like they don't snap like the Mustang. Or
No, right.
You can really just like, you give it that one good thing just to break it loose.
Yep.
And then the thing stays with you. You just kind of feather,
Yes.
and it just goes.
Yes.
This is the type of stuff that the next generation needs to make sure that they appreciate.
Yes.
Like these types of rigs.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, like I was saying, it's a little bit more of the older crowd.
Yeah.
I still get a lot of kids that love it, especially when they hear it. That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing that they love.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely an older crowd for the C10s for the most part. But again, it's like, for what you could build one of these and what they can do, there's actually one kid that he's built a full carbon fiber bodied
Oh my
C10,
God.
and it's a straight drift truck.
Wow, that's
So-
cool. I haven't seen that. That's
Yeah.
cool. Young kids are like driven. You're drawn towards BMWs and the
Audi,
and
like,
the Audis
I get-
and the supercars.
Yep.
But if you're 13, 14, this is extremely obtainable build. Like
Yes.
if you work your ass off and
Oh, 100%.
or find a real, like, really be patient and find the right deal.
Yep.
And want to do the work yourself and learn, because you can't screw these up. Like you can't really screw these up.
No.
There's plenty of room in the engine bay to work on it.
Yes.
You can have fun and be loud and be like, get like the puberty angst out.
Yeah.
And like and the teenager, like, I want to come to close as death as possible
Right.
feeling, without actually killing yourself in
Yes.
this thing. Like, you're not going to
Still built out of full metal, it's
and you're not going to do 180 on the highway. You're going to
No.
get to 60, and you're going to be like, or 80. But then if you want to go to a parking lot or up here and do a burnout,
yeah,
you can rip
definitely-
it.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? If you do get pulled over in this thing, the cop's probably going to look at it and go, "That's pretty cool."
Yeah, they're going to ask more questions
Yeah.
about it than give you the hard time
Yeah.
about. Because I mean, obviously, it doesn't have stock exhaust.
No.
the exhaust comes straight out the side.
Yeah.
So any cop that I pass can clearly tell
Oh yeah.
that it's been modified, but I've never been stopped. Like
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest differences between going from the import stuff into like more like the classic
Yes.
like this.
Yeah.
Is the cops don't even look twice at me.
Yeah.
It gets looks and waves. Like
yeah.
that's one of those deals with the old trucks.
Yeah.
Is just if you want to have a lot of talks with older men at gas stations, get yourself an old C10.
Yeah.
You will have them all the time.
Mini trucking, man, has been around for a long time. Like guys were lowering these and chroming them out, putting big chrome wheels on them for years.
Yep.
And you talked about growing up with that. I grew up with that. Like the mini trucking mag was at my house every month.
Yeah.
That was the first magazine that came in the mail every month. And this was a style. This is a style, and I've noticed moving to Idaho, it's less of a style per se with like a lot of like the community, because a lot of the guys love their big lifted trucks, you know.
Yes.
And,
Yeah,
and they're usually short like us.
Yeah.
And they might be inadequate in other ways too.
Yes. Yeah. We won't comment on sizes.
And I love a big lifted rig. Like there's some cool looking stuff, but back east it's like this is the
That's the only bad part. That's the only bad part. Is you feel some of those bigger bumps for sure.
But back east, this is the style.
Yeah.
Like this is huge
Down
where I grew up.
Texas, East Coast, like all of the Tennessees, all that. Like that is, I would have to say that's the only kind of downside to the Idaho is there isn't a huge like bagged old school truck scene.
But people still love them here. Like people really do love them.
Yeah, it does it gets a lot of compliments and everything at even at car shows where you have a C10 that's got the $60,000 paint job and everything's done, show car quality. And that was where I could have went that way with this one, but again, I just wanted something to where I could jump in it, drive it, beat it up, not have to worry about rock chips this or just be able to get in it and go.
I like that style too, but I think the sleeper build is the way to go.
Yeah.
Like this is so cool.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, putting a cam in it would definitely give it away a little bit more, but like as we're cruising right now, you can barely hear the exhaust, other than the road noise because riding on bags isn't the most comfortable.
And we're not on the nicest roads either. Yeah. Like not the smoothest.
For the most part, if you stay out of it, nobody really ever knows what's under it.
No, you get more road noise than exhaust noise when you're just kind of chilling.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Literally that, I mean, and you could hear it. Like I barely had my foot on that, and it
just goes.
It goes.
Well, I'm happy you did one because the rule on the channel is if your car can do a donut,
you have
to do a donut.
All right, perfect.
If you're comfortable with it, and you did it. Oh, I love that, dude. All right, hey, thanks for coming on, Kenneth. Appreciate having you here today.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been fun, and this truck is pretty sweet. I can't believe how good it sounds, especially when we were doing rollers, from the other car. It's unreal.
Yeah, it definitely catches people by surprise for sure.
Yeah, and hopefully it caught everyone else by surprise. And if you like what you saw today, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. The Ricky Bobby. Yeah, the car drove real.
Nice.
The car drove real nice.
Truck goes where?
There you go. That's just the intro.
Yeah.
The truck goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.